let's just dive into video responses. Hannah, kudos to you for going to the concert alone. I think that's awesome, and I'm also super jealous because I would love to go, but school. As far as the Star Wars movie goes, I think we could see it on Sunday the 20th. I have to drive Lacey to the airport in the morning, but I think either we could all carpool to the airport together and then stop somewhere on the way back, or you all could meet me in Boulder as I drive back from the airport, and we could see it that afternoon. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. I've texted Matt, and he has not gotten back to me, so we'll see if he does during the editing process. I'll keep you updated. I am really excited for our all-the-time hangout sessions. That came off kind of sarcastic, but it's not supposed to be. David, so I have seen a couple musicals, and here's what I recommend as far as listening to / not listening to the songs. I would go ahead and maybe listen to the soundtrack while you're a little bit distracted, or just pick some of the top songs on Spotify and listen to them and get to know them a little bit, and then just ignore the rest of the music. I actually just looked, and it has 48 songs on the album, so I think if you pick 2 or 3 to know, it would help you be familiar with the characters and the cast and kind of the plot and what's going to happen. And then when you get to see it live, it'll be fun to kind of hear those songs that you kind of already know, but at the same time, you'll be oblivious enough to a lot of things because the songs will be out of context and you won't know what's happening, that when you see it the first time, it'll still be a really surprising, unique show. So those are my 2 cents. Well, that's all the video responses I have. So my life, we did this really amazing project in my Theory 2 class. We each wrote a narrative or a piece of poetry or painted something that was an experience of one of our identities, essentially one of our maybe oppressed or marginalized identities, or something that we've been struggling with. And so we each wrote it, and then we anonymously tossed it into a pile, and then you saw the identity on the back. So mine said straight woman, and someone just pulled out an identity, and so you pulled out someone else's story, and then you read it and sort of memorized it, and then you performed it as if you were that person in front of the class. And we decided to do this mid-semester because we had this great conversation about how you're not really allowed to be creative when you're completing assignments. You just write papers and do presentations, and you're not allowed to super a lot of creativity. So whether this was a way that we could kind of engage with the material in a new way, and it was hands down one of the most powerful experiences I have ever been a part of, to just be in a room with a bunch of people that I know a lot about and I care a lot about, and hear and be able to take on someone's story and perform it for them to be able to see it from a unique perspective, and for me to be able to be in a unique perspective as well. It was just really amazing. And then we did a cinnamon roll hug afterwards, which is where you roll up and then you just hug each other like a cinnamon roll, and it was really nice. That's my class update. I only have 2 more papers to write, and then I am done with the semester, so I'm feeling pretty great about that. My birthday is a week from today, and I was walking home from work today, and I was like, am I turning 24? That feels old. And so I did some sketchy math, and I realized that, yes, indeed, I am turning 24. I am kind of old. It's weird because I'm a graduate student, I still kind of feel like I'm in college, but apparently I'm old. Well, I don't know, 24 isn't old, obviously, but it feels old to say out loud. Well, I have to run to a birthday dinner, and I spent a good chunk of my filming and editing time listening to the Hamilton musical and researching its namesake. So, I'll see you next week. Literally.